Hey everybody, Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com, coming to you from the Ted Husing studio deep in the bowels of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex to talk about today's Cheeze-It Bowl. It's the Cheeze-It Bowl, kids! Woohoo! It is being played in Phoenix, Arizona, and that will be our nightcap this evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Well, I know if you're like me, you are super excited that they finally named a bowl after America's worst snack. Come on, folks. It's not a chip. It's not a cheese. They've taken the worst of both worlds and they've made a tiny square out of it. That's just dreadful. No Cheez-Its. Thank you very much. Uh, this game features the TCU Horned Frogs versus the California Golden Bears. TCU, I've got them ranked 42nd in my proprietary power rankings, while the Golden Bears check in at 57th on my same list. Golden Bears are a 1-point favorite, and the total in this game, well, we'll save that for just a minute. Here's how they got there. TCU finished fifth in the Big 12. As you remember, they don't have divisions there, just one big lump of 10 teams. TCU finished right in the middle. California, they finished fifth in the Pac-12 North Division. Tail of the tape goes a little something like this. TCU 6-6 straight up, just 3-8-1 against the spread, and the over has hit 5 times in their 11 contests. California, on the other hand, 7-5 straight up, 6-5-1 against the number, and the over in their 11 games has hit just twice. Hey kids, do you like high-scoring offenses, high-octane passing games, tossing the ball around willy-nilly, breaking off chunk yardage plays and scoring a gazillion points? Do you? Well, you are in the wrong place, everybody. My advice to you would be to go to YouTube and watch a replay of the Oklahoma-West Virginia game from about a month ago, because you're not going to see it here. What's the total in this game? That's the big reveal. 38.5, everybody. 38.5. I guarantee you that's less than the team total for a lot of games that we're seeing these days. Here's how they do it. Here's how they score that few points. Well, not surprisingly, both of them have very good defenses. Both of them have very bad offenses. The Golden Bears allow just 21.3 points per game. That's good for 23rd in the nation. Gary Patterson's Horned Frogs, always strong on defense. They give up just 24.7, which is good for 44th in the country. The Cal Bears, they score just 22.6 points per game. That's good for 109th out of 130 schools. While TCU, they tally just 24.7. A little bit better, but good for just 97th in the country. Even worse news for the Frogs. They are likely going to be missing their top 2 quarterbacks and their top running back. They have to be creative with senior quarterback Grayson Muhlestein at the helm. He's a tall, skinny kid, got a pretty good arm, but it's not a big arm. It's an accurate arm, but doesn't have a ton of zip on it. They do run a few plays for him. He'll probably carry the ball 8 to 10 times on some planned runs, and they're going to have to be creative, like I said, to figure out ways to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. One of the playmakers they used in their last game, a victory over Oklahoma State, was wide receiver Jalen Rieger. They actually gave him 5 carries, and he rewarded them by snapping off an 83-yarder for a touchdown. So Cal, on the other hand, their offense, they've scored over 17 points just twice in their conference games. Once against Oregon State, because, it's Oregon State, and once against Colorado, when Colorado had 5 turnovers and they put up 33 points on just 211 total yards. Yet, of the last 5 games, they've covered 4 of them. So they don't have to score a lot to cover the number. And they've got 2 nice wins this year against Washington and Washington State. 2 good teams, 2 high-powered offenses, and they held them both in check. TCU, they beat Oklahoma State, I guess. Probably their signature win. You know what? The makers of Ambien might see their stocks dip a little bit after this game. I don't think it's going to be a very exciting game, but I do think the California Bears are eventually going to outlast the TCU Horned Frogs and emerge victorious. Give me the California Golden Bears in a battle of attrition and defense, and I think they can cover up that 1 point. So, join me. Get your bets down on the Bears, and then after this game is over, wake me up, and I'll join you as we head back to the window. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everybody. Hope everybody had a good Christmas, and we will see you tomorrow. Take care. Good luck.